Hello and welcome back to This Last Moment. I hope you're all doing groovily. Today you join me to have a little chat about women that I found inspiring in 2016. This was originally going to just be people I found inspiring, but once I got to writing the list it was only ladies, so I thought it was a lovely opportunity to just sing it loud and proud for the girls this year. Without further ado, here is a rundown of the ladies I found most incredible this year. The first woman that I have to talk about is the amazing Kat Black. She is a YouTuber, she's a trans black activist, she's a feminist who takes on really dicey, really difficult subjects and always gives her 2 cents in an eloquent and honest fashion, and I don't think I've ever watched a video of hers and not ended up agreeing with her. She's just brilliant and I wish we had more people like her here on YouTube. She makes videos about racism, about feminism and sexism. I just think she's doing something so unique for YouTube. She does unscripted videos where she will literally just film, not cut away, and talk about something that's usually relevant and new in the news, and they are always brilliant. I don't know how she manages to stay on track and well spoken in unedited form. I mean, obviously I can't even do it in edited form, so yeah, a lot to admire. I just think she's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, so please go and check her out. I will leave a link for her in the description box. The next woman who I found inspiring in 2016 was, of course, Hillary Clinton. You probably, maybe if you follow any of my social media channels, you might have an idea of how I lean politically. I lean hard to the political left, so I will try and be objective in why I admire Hillary rather than it turning into a liberal ramble. But I just think the way that she carried herself this year was excellent. For a woman to be in the position she was and to handle herself the way she did, I found incredibly inspiring. And I thought her concession speech was everything it could have been and so much more. It was beautiful, it was eloquent, it made me cry a lot, and it also had a really strong message of hope and moving forward and action, which are all things that I found completely necessary in the last few weeks. I couldn't not mention Hillary. I could bang on about her easily for many hours of the day, but I will spare you that and just say that wherever you lean politically, I do think there is something that we can all find and admire in her ambition and in the fact that she continues to get up no matter how hard she's knocked down. The next 2 women I have to mention, I had to mention them in the same block because I think it would be unfair to try and separate them, because the reason why I found Friedman and Aminatou Sou is because of their incredible podcast Call Your Girlfriend. If you don't listen to it and you are a feminist, go now, stop this video and start listening immediately, because they are 2 really articulate, really engaged and engaging women who covered the election in a brilliant fashion this year, all the way through every stage of the campaigning. They also speak about other cultural things. Amina, or Aminatou, but Amina as she is known, gave the most amazing background of Black China and the Kardashian family situation for this year, which was brilliant. And I'm not someone who particularly follows the family, but I still found it extremely valuable and very entertaining. So yeah, I have nothing but lovely things to say about them, in all honesty. I can't wait to see what 2017 has for them, because I think it's going to be only incredible things. My next woman of the year is a woman who I probably should give some backstories to how I feel about her. Now, Michelle Obama had to be on this list. Anyone that knows me very well knows that I refer to Barack Obama as my husband, and let it be a testament to what an excellent, exceptional individual that Michelle is, that I love her despite the fact she's married to Barack Obama, basically. She's an amazing, amazing woman. I really liked her speeches that she gave this year. If I can, I'll link to my favourites down below. And I just think she has handled everything so well. It's such a difficult position, I think, to be the First Lady, and I think she recognised the seriousness of the office and also put her own personal spin on it. She was so engaged and so brilliant, and I really hope that she runs for president at some point. But until then, I'll just be keeping a very close eye on her. She's also hilarious. I loved watching her on the James Corden show. Basically any TV appearance with her is visual gold in my eyes. Yeah, she's awesome. So my next woman isn't someone who's a political figure, but someone who I felt like made a difference on my day-to-day life. And that's Anna Jones, who, if you didn't know, is a fantastic vegetarian chef. She's written 2 cookbooks, basically, A Modern Way to Cook and A Modern Way to Eat. You've probably heard of them because they got a lot of very, very, very well-deserved press this year. And the reason why I include Anna on this list is because I just think it's so wonderful to have someone make meat-free cooking fun and cool, and to elevate it into something other than a health-driven craze like I've seen with much of the plant-based community. I just think to have a resource and a reference like that made my transition from going vegetarian and then to going to being vegan so easy. I don't know if it would have been as easily done without her books. I use a ton of her recipes on a regular basis. It's not, usually I'll have maybe 5 maximum recipes that I will go to from any given cookbook in the house. With her, it's so like 10 times that it could easily be. So my last mentions on this list are another duo, and very, very different from everyone else in that they just made me laugh so much this year. A year where I didn't really feel like laughing for some of it. It's Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hardstark, who make the insane and brilliant podcast My Favourite Murder. I hadn't really been that into murder and crime things before this year. I had listened to Serial because obviously, who hasn't? But murder mysteries weren't really my thing, especially real life murders, because the thought of things actually having really happened sometimes is too upsetting for me to bear. But these girls approach the subject with such reverence and such humour that I think makes it work, because if you were just hearing about horrible, horrible, horrible crimes without a load of silliness, it would be a bummer. It would be so depressing. But as it stands, they are 2 of the funniest women I think I've come across anywhere. Every single episode makes me laugh, and I only discovered them in the end of August or perhaps somewhere through September. So for them to be on an honourable mentions list after like 3-4 months tells you a lot. I have really, really appreciated having a chance to properly belly laugh, as I say. So definitely go and listen to their podcast. It's hilarious. So there you have it, my list of inspiring women for 2016. I really want to hear about who you found amazing this year. And while we are here, thank you so much for watching and for supporting my channel. It means so much. I really hope I can go back to making videos regularly. That was a hard sentence to say. So thank you for sticking with me. Take care, thank you again, and I will see you all again very soon.